Warning, STS Radio contains vulgar people, vulgar language, and vulgar ideas. If any of this offends you, kindly blow it out your ass.
I can never get tired of hearing this music, man. Just kind of pumps the adrenaline, you know?
Really? Because it seems like it kind of soothes you down a little bit. You're always like you just got out of like a sauna or something.
Yeah, like I just took a really good shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's better.
Yes.
So it's heavy, but it's mellow too, man. So I love it.
Thank you. I do what I can.
I bet you do.
I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean, but I guess it's kind of funny.
Means we're both idiots.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, that goes without saying, though. That's like saying the weather's shitty outside right now.
Yeah.
The weather,
rain.
the weather's shitty and we're idiots.
This could be a train wreck.
And now for the musical portion of our show, here's Bruce. This could be a train wreck.
Oh, shit.
If you guys hang around long enough, he'll cover Eddie Murphy's My Girl Wants to Party all the time.
It's true. It could happen.
He can hit those notes, believe me.
Not with my throat the way it is, though.
What's going on, man?
Well, I don't know. I think I kind of got a version of what Liz had, where like Liz had a fever for like 2 days, and she was real fucking sick, and she was feeling terrible. Like she was coughing all the time, really sore throat, and everything like that. And thankfully, I didn't get the whole fever, but I eventually, developed this cough and a scratchy throat. And there were some times where like it was really hard to like swallow. And today, I still kind of feel like I have a little bit of a lump in my throat. But I was actually hoping to lay down vocals today, but I still can't because my throat's fucked up. So.
Well, yeah, I mean, well.
So talking's not a problem, but I think if I already, sing, that would probably wreck my throat.
But
so.
not to kind of like dump on you a little bit, but you did say it's hard to swallow.
I did say it's hard to swallow.
Yeah, you had no problem downing pizza and cookies earlier.
Well, now it's okay. I mean, yesterday it was hard to swallow.
I bet it's always hard.
To swallow?
Well, probably, I guess. I imagine there's some sort of technique that I'm not privy to. Relax the throat.
Oh, man. What a way to start things off.
Yeah, I know, man. Welcome to STS Radio, everybody. Oh, man, I'm Andrew Moss.
You're fucking retarded.
Yes, I am. With me, as always, Bruce Gates.
You baby gorilla. Why don't you work a zoo and stop bothering people?
Okay. Okay, Don Rickles.
I'll get right on that. Got a personality like a dead moth. I love Rickles in that movie. He's fucking great.
How can you not? He kind of like makes that movie.
He kind of does in a way. Like, Norman Artie hold their own, man. But I mean, those scenes with Rickles, I mean, holy shit, dude. They almost steal the movie.
Oh, absolutely.
It's almost like it's almost like Animal House in a way. Like Belushi like steals that movie, even though he's got like a limited role.
Yeah, definitely. Not much screen time, but it doesn't matter. He does a lot of characterization in a short amount of time.
Oh yeah, and like you always like just like the scene with the ladder. I mean, that's fucking classic.
There's a lot of that that's classic.
That's like
guitar and shit.
Just that whole movie is a classic.
Yeah, pretty much. Any Belushi scene.
Yeah, pretty much. That, although, you ask people about, like Belushi and whatnot, they don't mention like the other movies that he's done. They're just like, oh man, Blues Brothers is great. Animal House, classic. Although I can't think of any other movies that he's been in, so I can't really.
Neither can I. I was like, all right, well, what else do you got
You're
there?
fucking retarded.
You're like, most people don't know the other movies, and you're like, but I don't either. So,
So I consider myself most people.
Oh shit! But yeah, that's the only two that I know of too. I mean, I'm sure he's done others, but Blues Brothers and Animal House.
Yeah, like I know he's on like Saturday Night Live and all that shit. But
Sure.
If I remember right, there was some drama movie that he did that got panned by critics. So it's like, well, he needs to go back and be funny. Go back and be funny.
Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me either. But I give credit to an actor or a comedian that's just like, I want to branch out, see if I can do this. Like Chris Farley wanted to do that for a while. Like, just stop being funny for a little bit. Like, just try his hands at like being a drama star.
Yeah.
And
I don't think he ever actually did anything in that vein, though. He did all comedy.
Yeah, he did all comedy.
Even if you count Shrek, like the unfinished project, where he was doing it or whatever, that's still a comedy. I don't think he ever really did anything serious.
Yeah, he never really did. But I mean, that's because really nobody was willing to give him a chance to be dramatic.
Yeah.
Everybody's just like, okay, there's our funny, fat, stupid guy.
Well, because when most comedians do it, it's kind of shitty, like Jim Carrey.
Yeah, the Majestic.
Or Ben Stiller.
Everything.
I was like, oh, God.
Jim Carrey, the Majestic. Ben Stiller, everything.
Oh, yes.
Fucking A, man. So what's going on, man? It's been a while since we podcasted and whatnot.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Kind of, I'm still been working on my recording and shit and brewing beer and what have you. Been kind of busy, actually.
But that's it.
But that's it, really.
That's it.
I can't really say too much because I haven't secured it, so to speak, so I can't say much about it.
You haven't pulled the trigger on some issues. All right.
Yeah, exactly. So I can't say much about it, right? Meow.
So you're not going to tell us about that time you and your mom were in the locker room and, stuff happened?
I believe that was actually your mother.
Well, did she have fun?
I don't know. You'll have to ask her.
Well, did you call her the next day at least?
No.
God. You wonder why she doesn't like you.
Oh, goodness gracious.
No wonder I came home the other day, she was just sobbing.
That would do it.
I asked her if anything was wrong. She said, well, it's a small issue. Oh, you see what I did there? Oh.
Wait a minute. Oh, I think I got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Al Snow to my Mick Foley, Bruce Gates.
I'm bowing. You can't see that, but I'm bowing. It's radio, so you can't see that shit. But...
Oh, man. So, yeah,
what about you, sir? What have you been up to?
It's actually been quite a busy week for me, actually.
Yeah?
I'll talk about it later, but I went down to New Jersey with my dad and surprised him with an early Father's Day gift. I'll talk about that in a bit.
Cool.
But yeah, the big news was the Kane Roberts interview finally happened.
Yeah, very cool, man.
Yeah. Here's the thing, man. I got to tell you, because I had to apologize before the interview started there. To the STS Radio listeners, the VIFs, as I like to call them, the very important fuckers. As I'm recording the interview, I have it set up on this Pro Tools computer at work and whatnot. So I'm recording it, and I'm going on for 20 minutes, and the interview's going great. I had fucking knots in my stomach all freaking morning, so I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to talk to the guy about. I don't know, I have no fucking idea. And then the other guy's like, hey, can you get this bit of audio? Can you get this bit of audio? I'm just like, I got enough problems over here.
I got enough shit to worry about without you adding shit to it.
I gotta hide under my desk for a little bit here. They just find me.
You went and took a really long shit.
They just find me at the bottom of the stairwell, just crying, sucking my thumb, just going. But no, man, Kane was a fucking cool motherfucker, man. I gotta give my hat off to that guy.
Yeah, he sounded like he was a nice guy and everything.
Yeah, he was a really, really nice guy, and hopefully the next time we interview him, which we will interview him again, and hopefully it goes a lot smoother than with as far as like the technical problems.
Fucking Pro Tools.
Yeah, fucking Pro Tools, piece of shit. This is why Audacity is better.
I use that in Cubase.
Well, yeah, show off.
But I only have Cubase because I got it for free with the mixer that I bought, so...
Yeah. But regardless, hopefully the next time when I interview him, hopefully you'll be able to interview him with me.
Yeah, that would be cool. Because actually, when I was listening to it, there were certain things like he was mentioning like the guitar and stuff, and like modifications he made to it, and the guitarist in me wanted to ask him like all kinds of guitar related questions and shit. So
oh yeah, and he would have easily answered. But like some of the big news that I had like just completely kind of spaced on because I was still amazed. Like I was talking to this guy for like 40 fucking minutes. He said he's going to be running with Alice again sometime.
That's cool.
Which to me that blew my fucking mind. So I'm like, that is, I consider those albums to be some of Alice Cooper's best.
Sure.
You know, like the Constrictor album, the Raise Your Fist and Yell. He also played on what was it, Trash a little bit. He played on one song, I think it was Bed of Nails. But
one thing that took me back too is that he sounded like he was, pretty intelligent too.
Oh yeah, dude is really intelligent as well. Like as far as like musically, I don't know if the guy's like an idiot savant or something like that. But I mean, he was cool. I don't think he was.
He's not coming back. I can be like, fuck you.
He's like, call me a fucking moron, that son of a bitch. Like no. Like I don't know if. Yeah, I don't know if he has like the above average intelligence and other things other than like music. I hope he does. Like I'm assuming he does. Yeah, but I mean,
it's just you look at him, and he's like this huge motherfucker, and you kind of expect like I don't know. There's kind of that stereotype of like the muscular guys aren't very smart. And
yeah, the
look at Arnold Schwarzenegger for God's sake.
So you calling him a shitty actor too?
It's just He doesn't fall into that stereotype like at all. He's very
he really
witty
does.
and.
Well, and here's the thing as well. Like, one of the things I had talked to him about that unfortunately got cut off in the interview was there was an interview that he did with you remember that website Metal Sludge?
Oh yeah.
He did an interview with them, and he actually admitted to using steroids like back in those days.
Oh wow.
So I had asked him about it. I said, there was this article that came out. I said, is this true, really? He's like, well, yeah. He's like, first off, I don't, recommend anybody use drugs and whatnot, but it's your body. You learn your lessons in life as you wish. But he's like, I always had a doctor supervising me with them. He's like, I did them for about 3 months, and then we would go out on tour for about 9 months, and then on the road I would be absolutely clean. So I was like, all right, man, sounds reasonable to me. I wish fucking A-Rod would learn that.
And that's really the difference too. Is like with baseball, like that will actually help him do his job better. It's not like taking steroids is gonna help him play guitar any better.
Yeah, well, I mean, for one thing, steroids doesn't automatically make you better at sports. I remember years ago there was this player for the Mets. He got busted for steroid use and got suspended for 50 games and whatnot, which is like the first offense penalty. Mm-hmm. But he was this pitcher for the Mets, and he was fucking god awful. His ERA was like over 15, I think.
Well, not for nothing, it was the Mets.
Well, yeah, it was the Mets, but still, if you're on steroids, supposedly everything you do is better. Well,
I mean, it makes you stronger. I mean, like you said, it doesn't automatically make you better at sports, but a lot of sports rely pretty heavily on strength.
Yeah, so if you're throwing like a 92 mile an hour fastball, this will bump you up to like 96-ish.
Beats me.
It's something like that. And for like a batter, that gives like an extra like 10 feet on your swing or something like that. That could be the difference between a double, a single, home run, whatever have you. I think you're getting me sick, Bruce.
You're welcome.
Asshole.
Enjoy the avian bird flu.
You
actually
bastard!
Asian bird flu. Avian and bird is the same thing. I'm retarded.
You're fucking retarded.
Yes, I am.
Oh man! But getting back to Kane, man, like that, I was still in amazement that it had actually happened.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I also wanted to like ask him more like about like the industry itself, like because he said he's writing again and like not necessarily going on tour, but he's writing again, and that's kind of where I'm at. I'm not playing out. I'm just writing and recording at home. So
yeah, but again, like the silver lining to it is, okay, those questions got cut off, those are some of the questions I can ask again, like the next time I have him on for the interview. I'll just explain to him, like, look, this is what happened. If these questions